For centuries, people have been fascinated by the idea of perpetual motion machines. Imagine a machine that could run forever without ever stopping or needing fuel. This dream has captivated inventors, scientists, and philosophers throughout history. The idea is so appealing because it promises an endless supply of energy. Unfortunately, the reality of such a machine is far more complex than it seems. The allure of perpetual motion machines lies in their promise of free energy. In a world where energy is a driving force behind modern civilization, the concept of a machine that could generate infinite energy is incredibly enticing. Many have dedicated their lives to achieving this goal, but the journey has proven to be fraught with obstacles. The laws of physics, as we understand them, present significant challenges to the creation of such a device. Despite the challenges, the idea continues to capture the imagination. People often ask themselves, could there be a loophole in the laws of nature that we haven't yet discovered? The quest for perpetual motion machines is not just about energy. It's also about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge and understanding our universe better. This endless quest for perpetual motion machines has led to numerous inventions and theories. However, most have met with disappointment. This essay explores why these machines have remained an elusive goal, and why, according to our current understanding of physics, they are impossible to create. Perpetual motion machines are devices that, once started, would continue to operate indefinitely without any external energy source. They are divided into two types: machines that produce work without energy input, and machines that maintain their motion without friction or other losses. The first type, often referred to as perpetual motion machines of the first kind, would violate the first law of thermodynamics. This law, also known as the law of energy conservation, states that energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only change forms. A machine that creates more energy than it consumes would defy this principle. The second type, called perpetual motion machines of the second kind, would violate the second law of thermodynamics. This law deals with the direction of energy transfers and the concept of entropy. It states that the total entropy of a closed system can never decrease over time. Essentially, energy will always spread out and dissipate, eventually reaching equilibrium. Creating a machine that could function in a perpetual state would mean overcoming these fundamental laws. These devices remain a theoretical enigma, challenging our understanding of physics. However, the allure of perpetual motion machines continues to inspire many to rethink and challenge accepted scientific principles. The pursuit of perpetual motion machines has led to advancements in science and technology. Even though they seem impossible, they push inventors to explore new ideas and innovations. This push has sometimes led to significant breakthroughs, even if the original goal remains unachieved. Throughout history, many have tried to build perpetual motion machines. One of the earliest known attempts was by Indian mathematician and astronomer Bhaskara II in the 12th century. He designed a wheel that he believed would spin forever based on the principle of perpetual motion. However, his design did not hold up when subjected to real-world conditions. In the 16th and 17th centuries, European inventors made several attempts. They often focused on complex designs involving weights, levers, and gears. These machines were supposed to continue moving due to gravity or buoyancy. Despite their intricate mechanisms, none succeeded. Gravity and friction eventually brought them to a halt. The 18th century saw even more attempts, with inventors like Johann Bessler claiming to have created a working perpetual motion machine. He kept his design secret, but when he died, the world discovered that his machine was no different from previous failed attempts. It couldn't sustain motion without external energy input. Even in modern times, people try to defy the odds. Ingenious minds continue to explore new ideas, often with innovative technology. However, each attempt eventually succumbs to the unyielding laws of thermodynamics. History shows us that while the quest for perpetual motion machines has sparked creativity and innovation, the machines themselves remain unattainable. The laws of thermodynamics are fundamental to our understanding of energy and motion. The first law, as previously mentioned, is about energy conservation. It tells us that you need a source to generate energy. You can't get something from nothing. A perpetual motion machine would need to create energy from thin air, which this law forbids. The second law introduces the concept of entropy. In simple terms, entropy can be thought of as a measure of disorder. Energy naturally flows from a state of high concentration to low concentration, like heat moving from a hot surface to a cold one. This means that energy systems naturally move towards equilibrium, not away from it. The third law of thermodynamics states that as the temperature approaches absolute zero, the entropy of a system approaches a minimum. This reinforces the concept that energy dispersal is inevitable, and that no process can be completely efficient. In essence, these laws tell us that a perfect perpetual motion machine is beyond the realm of possibility. In conclusion, while perpetual motion machines remain an intriguing concept, they are impossible to create. The fundamental laws of physics, which have stood the test of time, clearly outline the limitations. The dream of perpetual motion continues to inspire, but it serves as a reminder of the boundaries set by nature. Despite the impossibility, the pursuit of such machines has driven scientific discovery, proving that even unattainable goals can lead to progress.